Hey guys, it's Big Dog Shane Moore. Hey, we're going to talk about some jigs today and what kind I'm using for the winter and what kind I use when pressured lakes and through the spring. This will be from now till spring. I'm about to cut one off right now. I'm going to cut some off and put new ones on. Really haven't messed with these jigs yet. This certain rod that I've got right now has a football head jig rod. So I'll be going with this football head jig right here. But I'm just going to go with this one right here. It's the same color, just doesn't have biggest profile. This one is actually a ½ ounce lighter than what the other jig is. So also that's another reason why I'm going with it. I'm using an 8:1 gear ratio. Or excuse me, a 6:1 gear ratio on this rod. This rod is actually made for nothing but football head jigs. So, that being said, it'll be a perfect lineup for it. This rod will actually handle a 1 ounce and a 1 ounce ½ ounce jig. Tungsten, that is. This is the one I'm putting on. This will go for clear water like Bull Shoals, Norfolk, Greer's Ferry. This is the best color for that, or peanut butter and jelly. This rod is a Virtus Blue Label. Blue Diamond actually is what they call it. It's called the Blue Diamond. So it is a really good rod. I've had a lot of great success with it. I am using a 6 reel with this. Really good reel. It's the Cyclone. It's not that expensive, guys. The rod is the most expensive thing. This is an arc rod, medium heavy. It has a lot of stoutness to it. 8:1 gear ratio Daiwa. I've caught a lot of fish flipping with this rod. Matter of fact, flipping this color right here. This setup, but I'm just gonna cut that off. With it being wintertime, now spring, I'll put more of my flipping stuff back on. Right now it's cold. Today it's like 30 something degrees. So, old man winter set in, I do believe. I'm gonna go with this right here, this color pattern for this rod, and reel set up. And it's a football head jig, guys. This medium heavy rod will handle this. So, and I've got a lot. This has got some heavy line on it. I'm trying to use this heavy cigar line up. Go back to my 12-pound line, but I gotta use this stuff up first. But there you go. This is what this one will look like. It is cold in Arkansas right now, so and find a jig that that fits you is what you like, what you have confidence in, and that's the most important. What you have confidence in. The colors. I start looking at your cross, start looking at your shad, see what the color pattern is, making the jigs off of that. If you're in muddy water, you can add chartreuse, you can add that little bit of flair, a little bit of wild to it. If you're in clear water, make it spot on as what your crawls are, or what your shad is. I mean, make it spot on. Another good rod and reel setup is favorite rod. Now this is the SICK reel by Favorite, 8:1:1 gear ratio, 12-pound cigar line, and this is the Favorite rod. I've had this one. This is medium heavy. It's 7.6. You know, it's a great rod, great reel setup. This is my flipping combo for jigs. So I have a flipping jig on here. Just hang on, get in a minute. It's peanut butter and jelly with green pumpkin crawl. Now there's nothing wrong with that at all. For clear water, for a little bit of a dirty water attitude, going to that, I change up. I change it to a black and blue, a black with a watermelon, black and blue with watermelon in it, or even a watermelon with a little bit of purple in it, with a white craw, or with a bone craw from Missile Baits. All of my little chunks are Missile. Now, yes, I will take this and I just trimmed some of that off. Just like that. I'll trim it up. Be just like that. Might have a few long strands, but when it gets in the water, it won't have those long strands anymore. they'll be off of that plastic. But yeah, other than that, I'd go with this right here. This color seems to always work for muddy water, clear water. So, but right now, that would be for flipping. If peanut butter and jelly doesn't work, I'm gonna go to this, or I'm gonna go to watermelon candy, or something like that. I'm gonna go to the Black African Special, watermelon candy, something like that. That still I can count on. Green pumpkins, something like that. In clear water. In dirty water, Ozark Crawl. I'll throw this in dirty water. Like I said, and black and blue with that watermelon in it. Can't with that watermelon candy. I'll even go to the watermelon with purple in it. That kind of stuff, I'll go to that. Get something different down in there. Now spring coming along and everything, getting more pressure on water. I will say you might want to go to and do staying with the football head, staying with the flipping jigs, because there's gonna be a lot more pressure, and I'd go to flipping a little bit more, flipping a D-bomb, black and bruiser blue. I'd go to flipping that, or flipping the watermelon red D-bomb. Pick you up some nice fish. For right now, guys, this is Big Dog Shane Moore signing off, saying, hey, tight lines.